Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
I'm so excited.
I am
where
too. We are wrapping some shit up. What are we wrapping up?
We are wrapping up the book of Proverbs.
Hell yeah, we are. We're done with Proverbs. I'm so fucking happy.
Yup, me too. Yeah, so I have some notes and I have a little pop quiz and
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So I guess we'll go ahead and get into this and wrap this shit up.
Let's wrap it up. Okay, so we are hopping back into our wrap-up of the Book of Proverbs.
We hopped right in there.
We did.
We hopped.
We did.
Literally, we hopped.
Stop.
No, well, okay. All right.
You're making fun and being weird.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay, get your brain on.
My brain's on.
Okay. So, we've talked about the Book of Proverbs before. It's a collection of collections.
That it is.
And there's like 5 collections.
Yes.
Or something like that, because sometimes people call the last 2 not a full collection of its own. They break it down into 2 other ones, which would make 6 collections. But whatever. I'm like...
Or you could just categorize them as dumb.
Sure.
That would be how I might do it.
It could be. It could be. So... Guess what else we have accomplished besides another book under our belt?
I don't know. What have we accomplished?
Proverbs was the middle book of the Old Testament. So after 3 years, we have finally completed halfway through just the Old Testament. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That feels good, though.
It does. It does.
To be able to say, yeah, I've read half the Old Testament.
Right.
Or over half.
Over half.
Over half.
Yes, we are over half.
Because it's the middle book.
Yeah.
There's an odd number of books. It is right in the middle. So having reached it, we reached the middle. Now that we've finished it, we're over halfway through.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
Proverbs is unique in its connection with the secular literature of its time.
Okay.
Which sounds weird, right?
It does, a little.
Okay, so neighboring kingdoms had their own collections of wisdom literature. And in some places, there are significant similarities to those writings.
I see.
Okay.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense because, I mean, I think there's been a lot of carryover of things from other cultures into the Bible or stolen from other cultures, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, it's all a mishmash.
Yeah.
Borrowed here, stolen there.
I suppose if it's this other culture's like, we're wise, then the other people are going to be like, well, so are we. See, we have wiseness too.
Either that or... Tell me of your wiseness. I'm so impressed. I'm going to take it back and I'm going to mangle it.
It's like stealing memes, but you steal Proverbs back then.
Or like when somebody has stolen a meme, but then they remake it, but it's not as good. And like they didn't cut the lines good. Have you seen those? And they're kind of fuzzy.
Yeah.
And it's like, where did you get this? And it's a really, I'm imagining that the original was really good.
Right. Well, I think sometimes you can't find the originals. Like the originals are gone, maybe.
Right.
And you just have this like bastardized version of a meme.
Right.
That has been, it's like the game of phone, you know? Like you keep passing this image down and after a while it just is a piece of shit image. So,
right. Yeah. The genre of wisdom literature was common in the ancient world. And a copious amount of material comes from, where do you think?
I don't know.
Ancient Egypt.
Okay. I mean,
Babylon.
if I had to have guessed, I guess that's what I was saying.
I was looking for
I
you
know,
to guess,
I know.
And you were like, I refuse. I might be wrong.
didn't want to sound stupid, you know?
But that's what we're here for, is to sound stupid. Next time, just take your shot.
I'll just sound stupid next time.
Yeah, shoot your shot, man. So there are several sections of Proverbs that seem to be borrowed specifically from the teaching of Amenem. Oh, Jesus
Speaking
Christ.
of which.
Amenemope.
Yeah.
Amenemope?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, that one guy. Amenemope. I think that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
The teaching of Amenemope is an ancient Egyptian writing, is what I'm trying to say.
I got it.
I may have mispronounced it. Apologies. I certainly butchered it, even if I didn't mispronounce it in the end.
Right.
Proverbs teach wisdom through short points and principles, but should not be regarded as, quote, laws or even universal promises. Okay?
Or even good.
Right. But I really appreciated this note when I read it.
Okay.
Proverbs is not a list of systematic. Okay, I'm having a hard time. So
it's because you were giving me a hard time.
I know.
Earlier, yeah.
This is the price I pay.
Right.
Proverbs is not a list of systematic theologies.
Okay.
The book lays out pointed observations meant to be memorized and pondered, not always intended to be applied across the board to every situation without qualification.
I appreciate that because
Me too.
I mean, as you read it, if you take it for this is the like
how many times did we say this is too black and white and childish? There's nuance.
Right. But it did make us like we stopped and talked about a lot of the points. So I can appreciate that that's what it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't spell that out, and a lot of people do see the Bible as the
black
Word of
and
God.
White. Yeah.
So I do take some umbrage with that. Umbrage. Okay. But it's so I don't know. I guess it's dependent. It depends to me on how it's being read by the individual.
Sure.
And I can appreciate it as a point of where you take off with the idea of like think about this and talk about it. You know,
I think what we are supposed to do is be wise enough to look at other writings of the time and see, oh, this was a style.
Right.
They wrote in these brief vignettes and short little sayings and stuff, and not one of the lot of them meant these to be like black and white.
Sure.
Like, I think if you're able to look at other cultures comparatively and dissect what style their writing was, then you can say, oh, okay, this makes a little better sense. But if you're just reading it and only it, and God is the only, and black and white, and this is that, and that's it.
Right.
Then you're
reading it wrong.
You're missing things. you're missing very important context.
Yeah, but I can imagine a conservative Christian pastor pulling out some of these points and saying this is God's word.
Right. And it's like, well, it's not.
Right.
Have you met Egypt? Let me introduce you. So this form of the Proverbs that we've been given here, they demand a broad sweeping statement, and they assume that the reader knows when the maxim applies and when it doesn't. And then there was an example given that I really appreciated. We have two different proverbs that go right against each other. One is many hands make light work. Yeah. And then another one says too many cooks spoil the broth.
Right. And
those are both true. But not at the same time. And you have to use your wisdom to borrow from Proverbs
to make it apply to the situation that you're in. Sure.
Yeah. So
and I can appreciate it if it's being taught that way.
Sure.
Right. Like if because there were some many of the things that are said in there we somewhat agreed with. Mm-hmm. If you could take out the black and white aspect of it, it's just that the way it was presented was very not room for discussion. It's very evil and good and black and white.
Right. Right. And I guess it's supposed to be like under the most ideal of circumstances, blah, 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 blah.
Sure.
And it's like, but life isn't that way. So use your best judgment is the way it should be taught.
Yeah, but it doesn't say to teach it that way. It just says what it says.
That's because it assumes that readers will know to read it that way because readers of the time did know. And readers several hundred years later no longer know that.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, it is what it is. It's a list of things that probably should be read that way instead of the other way.
Sure.
But
so let's talk about authorship a little bit.
Okay. It's not Solomon?
It's not Solomon, which we already knew. Obviously, that's not historically accurate.
Okay.
Many of the Proverbs, especially those that go on and on about the virtues of monogamy, would have been pretty awkward coming from Solomon because he had many wives. So it's clear that he was not the sole author of these. Now, he may have been the author of some of the Proverbs, and he may have gathered them.
I was going to say, I heard, as we were going through it, I think you mentioned a couple of times that maybe he was more of the gatherer of them instead of the writer of them.
Yeah, a lot of them, it's just assumed that they originated from other sources.
Sure.
Within the book itself, there are collections, which we know, some of which are attributed to men who were not Hebrews.
Huh.
Yeah. This next bit is so interesting to me. Overall, the wisdom, quote unquote, contained in the book of Proverbs can be said to have been drawn from a wide range of experiences, including those of both Jews and non-Jews.
Okay.
Because the names Agur and Lemuel have Arabic rather than Jewish background in those names.
Interesting.
The inclusion of their proverbs specifically in the final collection indicates a recognition on the part of the editors that genuine wisdom can be obtained through non-Hebrew sources.
Huh. I mean, for the Bible, that's very forward thinking.
Right?
For the Bible.
I just found that so interesting. And, you're acknowledging that just somebody ain't right with Yahweh, that maybe they still have something smart to say now and again.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
They didn't kill him. They took their words and put them in the Bible.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
They probably did kill him.
They
probably did kill him, but not before they took their wisdom.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we get to the pop quiz. Are you ready for this?
Not in any way whatsoever. Like, I don't know what I'm going to be able to recall.
Okay, number 1.
Okay,
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise what?
Is this multiple choice?
It is. Okay, so we've got knowledge and wisdom and instruction, discipline and judgment, or instruction and judgment.
I'm going to go with the first one, knowledge and wisdom. Sounds like something that was said in Proverbs there.
Okay, we'll get back to it.
Okay.
And I'll let you know how you did.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go to the blank, thou sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise. What animal should we take lessons from?
Is this multiple choice as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The ant, sheep, spider, or horse?
Oh, I feel like the ant got some play in that in the Proverbs at some point.
That's what I think.
So I'm going to go with the ant.
That's what I would have guessed.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3. Which wise man wrote the majority of Proverbs?
I mean, we just covered this. Mm-hmm. So, but I am going to say Solomon because essentially that's what they're angling at, I think.
Yeah. The other choices are Moses, David, or Abraham.
Oh, yeah. No, none of those.
Right.
Yep.
Number 4. The legs of the lame hanging limp are the equivalent of what in the mouth of fools?
I don't know.
Secrets, parables, messages,
Proverbs.
Or gossip.
Oh. I'm going to go with one of the options is not Proverbs?
No.
You said
secret,
parable,
message, or gossip.
Read the question one more time.
The legs of the the legs of the lame hanging limp are the equivalent of what in the mouth of fools?
Okay. I'm going to go with parables.
Okay.
I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's correct.
Gossip.
Okay. I'm still going to go with parables.
Okay. We'll see.
Okay.
It's just one parable, not parables.
Parable. Sorry.
One secret, one parable, one message, or one gossip.
Yeah, parable.
Okay.
Parable.
Number 5.
5.
A soft answer turneth away what?
This is multiple
wrath,
choice? Okay.
The devil, the foolish, or the righteous?
No, not the devil. What's the first one?
Wrath.
I'm going to go with wrath.
I would have either gone with that one or the righteous.
Soft words won't turn away the righteous.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
you're
wrath.
right.
Yeah,
wrath. Okay, number 6. Everyone that is proud in heart is what to the Lord? A delight, a servant, a son, or an abomination?
Everyone who is... Say that one more time.
Everyone who is proud in heart.
Oh, okay.
Is a delight, a servant, a son, or an abomination?
Abomination.
Okay.
That's what I think.
You're probably right.
Because he doesn't like proudness, remember?
Yeah, he doesn't like that
proud people
Get rid
things.
of that pride.
Remember we were talking about how it's okay to be proud?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Number 7. Which one of these is an abomination to the Lord? A lazy man, a false balance, a foolish mouth, or an unfaithful servant?
Oh. Huh.
Right?
Can you choose multiple answers?
No.
I guess I'll go with a lazy person because they said the sluggard all the time.
Yeah, that's what I would guess. I don't know.
Right.
That's what I would guess. Number 8. A wholesome or healing tongue is described as what? A tree of life, a medicine, life of the flesh, or an excellent spirit?
I don't even have a guess on this one. But read those answers again for me.
A wholesome or healing tongue is a tree of life, a medicine, life of the flesh, or an excellent spirit.
I'm going to go with excellent spirit, I guess. I don't really know the answer to that one. I think that might have been worded differently in our version.
Could be. Could be.
I just don't recall that.
Number 9. Hate stirs up strife, but what does love cover? A guilty heart, a lying tongue, all sins, or hateful imaginations?
Oh. Love. Sorry, I'm going to need those answers one more time.
Hate stirs up strife, but love covers a guilty heart, a lying tongue, all sins, or hateful imaginations.
I'm going to go with all sins.
Okay.
I don't know the answer to that one either.
I probably would have said either that or I don't know.
I feel like I'm wrong on that. But
I know.
why would that cover all sins? But
I don't know. These are hard.
Yeah.
Okay, number 10. What metal is the tongue of the just likened to?
Oh, tongue of the just. Read them off for me.
Gold, silver, bronze, or iron?
Ooh, the just. I'm going to go with iron, I guess.
I think it's silver.
Is it silver?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, let's go with silver. I was going to say silver, but I thought that was with regard to like the not good people. Because that was saying for the just.
Oh, maybe it is bronze.
Not bronze.
Oh.
Iron. Oh. Iron. Well, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's bronze. Who knows?
Okay, well, I pick silver.
Okay, we're going to pick silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 11. An excellent wife is what to her husband?
You.
Aww. Thanks. You're a sweetheart. That was nice.
Yeah.
You don't really always think that, though. Okay, an excellent wife is a jewel, a crown, a delight, or an honor to her husband.
Jewel.
I think you're right.
How many of these questions are there?
I think there's 15.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, there's 20.
Okay. All right.
Sorry. Okay, hold on. Now I have to scroll back up.
Yeah.
Okay, number 12.
Yes.
It is better to obtain wisdom than what? Money, diamonds, gold, or silver?
Money, diamonds, gold, or silver. I'm gonna go. They're all basically the same thing.
I know, right?
Gold, I guess, since we're in the Bible.
That's what I would have guessed.
Yeah.
Number 13. How shall the man's belly be satisfied? By the honeycomb, by the words of the wise, by the fruit of his mouth, or by the love in his heart?
I'm gonna say honeycomb.
I remember something about the honeycomb, but I don't know if it was that one.
Right, yeah.
Okay, number 14. The king's wrath is as the roaring what? The waves, a lion, his army, or the wind?
I'm going to say a lion.
That's what I would say too. The king's wrath, the roaring lion.
Yeah.
Okay, number 15.
Uh-huh.
Bread gained by deceit is sweet to a man, but what shall his mouth be filled with afterwards?
I think I'm going to know this one, but read off the answers for me.
Gravel, sand, locusts, or bitter herbs?
It's one of the first two. I'm going to say gravel.
I would have said sand. Because remember we talked about sex on the beach?
Okay. All right, let's go with sand. Let's go sand. Yeah. I thought that was in regards to weighing it, though. So, I don't know.
All right, well, I picked sand.
Okay.
Number 16. A word fitly spoken is like what of gold set in silver? Figs, grapes, drops, or apples?
I'm going to say figs.
That's what I would say, too.
But I don't know the answer to that one.
Yeah, I don't either, but I would have guessed figs.
This is rough. I could have done with 10 questions. Like the first 10 I did pretty good, I felt.
I know, I'm sorry.
These last ones are just kind of shit questions.
I didn't make them.
I know, but you're reading them.
Number 17. Wisdom is more precious than which gems? Diamonds, emeralds, rubies, or pearls?
Rubies.
I don't think it's rubies.
Okay.
Do you want rubies?
Let's go with rubies.
I don't think it's rubies.
All right.
I think it's diamonds.
I don't think it's diamonds.
Okay. Number 18. Deceit is in the heart of them that, what? Maketh lies, shed innocent blood, imagine evil, or condemn the just.
I'm going to say the first one.
Maketh lies.
Yeah.
Because that's what deceit is.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 19. Which king contributes words of wisdom in Proverbs chapter 31?
Wait. Chapter 31?
The last one. The one we just read.
Oh, shit. Read them off.
Samuel, Saul, David, Lemuel.
Lemuel.
Yeah. Like, I knew that anyway, but they really put it to where it's the only one it could be.
Right.
Like.
Yeah, the rest of them yeah.
That's so stupid.
Right.
They should have put Agur in there.
Yeah.
So that you had to remember which one was which.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, number 20. Last one.
Mm-hmm.
The name of the Lord is what place of safety? A deep cave, a strong city, a strong wall, or a strong tower?
I would say a strong wall.
Sure. I have no fucking idea.
Nor do I.
Okay, submit.
Mm-hmm. See how bad we did.
Oh, it looks like we got a ton wrong.
I figured. Yeah, I didn't know.
All right. Number 1. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction, whereas we picked knowledge and wisdom.
Oh, shit.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Number 2. We got this one right. Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Okay. Consider her ways and be wise.
All right.
Yay. Okay. Which wise man wrote the majority of Proverbs? Solomon. We got
Obviously,
that one right.
Yeah.
The legs of the lame hanging limp are the equivalent of parables in the mouth of fools.
I got that one right?
We got that one right.
Yeah.
A soft answer turneth away wrath. We got that one right.
Awesome. See, we should have just done the first 10.
I know, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, it's got little triangles, and I thought the triangle would indicate like, oh shit, you got this wrong, but it doesn't.
Okay.
So, it looks like actually we got a lot right.
Oh, okay.
So yay.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone that is proud in heart is what to the Lord? An abomination. We got it right.
Awesome.
Oh, but we got this next one wrong.
Okay.
Which of these is an abomination to the Lord? It's a false balance, but we picked a lazy man.
Okay.
Well, whatever.
Right.
Whatever.
I mean, I don't have great balance.
I don't either.
You don't have great balance.
I fucking fall all the time. We got this one wrong too. A wholesome healing tongue is described as what? Should be a tree of life, but you picked an excellent spirit.
I did, because I didn't know the answer.
Yeah, I know.
So
that's okay. I got it wrong too.
Right.
Hate stirs up strife, but what does love cover? We picked all sins, and that's
correct.
Right.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we got this one right too.
Sweet.
What metal is the tongue of the just likened to? It's silver.
Oh, okay.
See?
I would have picked the wrong one if it was me alone. Yeah.
Oh, we got this one wrong, and it makes me sad. An excellent wife is a crown to her husband, not a jewel.
Got it.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, but we got this one right.
Okay.
It is better to obtain wisdom than gold.
Okay.
See?
Yep.
I picked that one.
Right.
We got that one.
I thought we both kind of picked that one.
No.
Wait, what were the other options? Wasn't one of them
money,
okay,
diamonds?
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, you know what? I think I had picked diamonds.
I was gonna say, I was like,
that was you.
You
got that one.
Right.
Sorry. All right. How shall the man's belly be satisfied? We picked honeycomb, but the answer was by the fruit of his mouth.
I almost said that because I kind of remember that being in there,
like
but
fruit
I
of the loom?
didn't know. Yeah, right.
Oopsie. Well, somebody talked about honeycomb somewhere.
They did, definitely.
Because
they talked about honeycomb.
You talked about honeycomb.
Yeah.
So that's
good
how
stuff.
I know. Yeah.
Honeycomb's good.
Yep. The king's wrath is as the roaring of a lion. We got that one right.
All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bread gained by deceit is sweet to a man, but I should have went with your answer. Ooh, gravel shall be in his mouth afterwards.
Yeah.
I picked sand and it was gravel. I apologize.
Yep.
I fucked you up.
That's all right.
A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold set in silver, not figs.
Okay.
That was on both of us.
Sure.
We got this one right. Wisdom is more precious than rubies.
Yay.
Yay.
I got that one.
You.
That's the one I got right.
You got that one right.
You did not want to go with that one.
I did not. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil. We chose maketh lies.
Okay. All right.
Oopsie.
Yep.
Which king contributes words of wisdom in Proverbs chapter 31? The only one it could be. Lemuel.
Right.
Yeah, we got that right. The name of the Lord is what place of safety? It's a strong tower.
Oh, damn it.
We picked a strong wall.
Yeah, I just figured that towers wouldn't fly because, Tower of Babel. Like, I didn't think God liked towers,
Who knows?
They're too up.
They're too tall.
Yeah.
They're too trying to touch heaven.
Right.
So we got 11 out of 20, which means we got more than half right. We got a 55%.
Nice. That's not
average,
passing, but...
The average score for this is 51%.
Hey, we are better than average.
We got one more right than most people. So fuck you.
Good shit right there.
Yep. So that is our wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure is. So that is Proverbs. Well, that's the wrap up for Proverbs. And tomorrow we will be back with one more episode
of Proverbs.
And that will be
You're Always Wrong, because you are.
Also known as the Contradictions episode.
If you say so.
I do.
Okay.
And we will see you guys tomorrow.
Indeed we will.
Bye. Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.